Alright, we're back in with our funny little tanks and our funny little guys.
Funny little tank guys?
And our funny little tank guys, yes. There's a lot of funny little tank guys in this.
There's quite a few funny little tank guys.
Is Andy a funny little tank guy?
Oh god, yeah.
I think that's a fair assessment.
Yeah.
We streamed the first game in this, like, year and a half ago at this point?
A lot longer than that. Your profile says 2023.
I see. We streamed this a hot minute ago, but we never did actually do the second campaign, Advance Wars 2. We have done original playthroughs of the original Game Boy games, but it was Serene who did those.
Yes, I did Advance Wars 6 years ago, apparently.
Yeehaw!
Yep. I did 1, 2, and Dual Strike. Yeah, Reboot Camp was 3 years ago.
Yep, that sounds right.
Holy shit.
Go figure.
Time is fake. It was May of 2023. So, oh yeah, pretty much exactly.
Oh, I guess we're just in an Advance Wars kind of time.
Pretty much exactly 3 years ago. I think that's when it came out.
Yes, it was relatively soon afterwards, I'm pretty sure.
And, you like Advance Wars.
I really like Advance Wars, yes. I've been known to play Advance Wars by web on and off for a while. I've been on my longest break ever, but that's probably Bingo's fault, I feel like.
Or replace it with a new one.
With the new obsession. Elden Ring Bingo, but, I feel like it's one of those things I'll always just kind of come back and re-queue, and I really like Advance Wars. I think it's a very interesting strategy battle system, and so I figure we'll do a run of the campaign of 2, and then 2 is interesting. Stain Iron, thank you for the resub, because like the hard campaign actually has a bunch of new maps in it. And I won't promise we'll do that, but like we'll kind of see how it goes. Yes, this is Reboot Camp, the remakes from what was supposed to be 2022. But, wasn't. Totally random bit here that just happens to be at the time, but if we just pop in here. Welcome. A funny fact, Hachi in this game is voiced by Sean Chiplock, who also voiced Bubsy in the Bubsy game that just came out this weekend. So in a sense, we're doing this in at the really just the perfect time.
I think we might need to pick the game up a touch, but we'll see.
A speedy Sammy. Well, to be fair, in 2, she is disgustingly good.
Yeah, so like Advance Wars by Web, was that based on like 2?
2 much more than 1, yes. Like most of the stuff is either their version in 2, or if they don't exist in 2, their version in DS. There's a few small changes, but it uses the CO Power and Super CO Power system. I sure did.
He really wants to brag about Sammy. Hi.
Hachi loves talking up all the COs. They sure can.
Whereas me, no, I'm a Max girl. I'm a Max and Colin Colin player.
That's definitely Advance Wars 1 advice.
Yeah. That's what we played.
Come back again now.
Never. Bye.
Goodbye, Bubsy.
Alright.
Alright, so yes, we did have to beat Advance Wars 1 to unlock 2, we think?
So.
Probably? But we did that 3 years ago, so let's go jump into 2.
you can just bait. I don't know. Maybe you can.
Maybe.
Oh, it will look locked, but it will let you play. It will just warn you about spoilers.
Right. It'll be like, don't do this. Come on.
But yes, let us know if we should turn the game's volume up a little bit.
Yeah, so I probably will give it a little boost so it's a little higher on the green. It's always so hard to tell, though.
Yes, Lord Sturm.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we did not, of course, get the chance to see our black hole CO designs.
Yeah.
All of our fail sons and fail daughters. Very normal, sir.
And our objective is clear. Yes.
Yes, my lord.
On Wars World.
Wars World. Ooh,
Wars
just
World.
don't like the...
Wars World.
I don't like the mouthfeel of that at all.
World. Like going for like a Wayne's World kind of vibe. You sure did, and you fucked it. You fucked it, Storm. Yeah. Suck.
That was in Cosmoland, legally distinct from Macroland. Totally different. You feel like naming your planet Wars World is like...
A self-fulfilling prophecy?
really feels like a bit of a sad indictment of the human condition, honestly.
Super Mario World. I don't think their world is called Super Mario World, although I could be wrong. I know they live in the Mushroom Kingdom. That's well established.
And there are other kingdoms.
Yes, the Bean Kingdom is one of them.
A freaking Bean Kingdom.
Beans.
I mean, I will say, Sturm is much stronger in this game than he is in 1.
Oh
Sturm
god,
is
yeah.
utter bullshit,
He's
utter horseshit in this
such
game.
an asshole. I remember playing through this game, and this game's a lot harder than 1. Because the Super CEO powers are so... Alright. New game. Casual or classic? I can't remember what this...
Actually does. I feel like I'm doing classic.
I would think so, but...
Because I'm not a player just starting out. I'm an experienced player looking for a challenge.
So classic... The classic is the original.
That was kind of what I was
And
expecting.
Casual, you have a higher luck value, and some maps have some enemies removed or downgraded.
Yeah, classic sounds good.
Yeah, that's really what I played.
Wow, the planet's actually round.
Bill said you needed to see us. Andy, Max, thanks for coming so quickly. You're not gonna believe this, but the Black Hole Army's back.
Oh, fucking A.
You gotta be kidding! Didn't they learn their lesson the last time?
Nope.
How many times we gotta teach you this lesson, octopus? And that's all the voice acting we're gonna get. Yeah, we understand.
Yeah, so yeah, you can play Advance Wars 2 on this, but you do have to confirm that you're okay with spoilers.
Which is so
Once
funny.
you beat 1, it's okay with
Yeah,
you starting
yeah.
2.
Spoilers for this game.
And we do unlock challenge campaign by beating this on either casual or classic.
Interesting. Here in Wars World, as you know, there are several continents.
Really?
Uh-oh.
You twerp.
He didn't know what airports were either, buddy. I feel like he's never left his hometown.
To be fair, Max, how many continents are in your world?
I mean, yeah, right?
Because in this one, we actually kind of can't agree.
I do so. All right, knock it off, you two.
It's been so long since I played the original Advance Wars 2, and I'm trying to remember how, like, similar the dialogue is. Is this what the original Advance Wars 2 was like? I don't know, it's been 6 years.
There is a continent joke in it. The follow-up to Airport is What's a Continent?
Well, yes, it sure is. We do love What's an Airport.
And Green Earth. Bounce,
Hell
bounce,
yeah.
bounce.
Bounce. They're so bouncy.
Yes. Andy, people are dying.
I mean, isn't that the state of this world now? Like,
Andy!
we're in Wars world. I feel like taking wars seriously in Wars world is like... I feel like you can't expect that. I feel like...
To them, this is normal.
Right? They literally live in Wars world.
For the Joker, this is just regular war.
Like, people dying is literally just completely normal to them at all times.
As far as we can tell, every person in the world has been conscripted.
You literally make people and then send them off to die. I do love Max though. Max is my favorite.
Alright.
Oh, it's such a toss-up between Max and Colin. I love them both so
Well, I
much.
mean, great news about Colin. Anyway, we
what's
also
that?
have
Other flag.
a brand new big boy.
Oh, okay.
The tutorial in this, I believe, is nowhere near as involved.
Hey, what gives? Why aren't those orange star lines broken yet?
Hello, Flack.
I'm sorry, sir. They're stronger than we had anticipated.
Also, these guys were not in the first game because Black Hole did not have their own troop designs. But, he's adorable. Oh no, I'm gonna have a tough time shooting this guy with a gun.
You don't hear so good.
Yes, sir.
A new orange star CO arriving.
Lord Black.
We're trying to see what that field training is.
Yes.
Tell me more. Alright, so Flack is our very first enemy CO. This game is a lot more about fighting the enemy COs in Black Hole than it is about fighting your own people. You actually get to control a lot more of them in this game. Flack's gimmick is he sucks.
Phew! That was close.
Hello, Nell.
No! Andy! Whoa!
Everyone's very bouncy. So there are Black Hole COs who are not bad. In fact, they go from being basically F tier up to S tier. I mean, Sturm obviously is third most broken character in this game. But maybe even fourth. We'll think about it later. But like, the Flack is horrible for the reasons we'll get to, and the second CO, I think, who we meet, we'll see.
So like,
It's not great.
Their bouncing didn't used to annoy me 3 years ago, but I think I have now seen so many fucking terrible like adverts and stuff that basically take a still image and then like bounce them
And turn
like
it?
this.
Yeah, I guess like back then it really wasn't nearly as
I don't think it was as common. Now you see it everywhere. And then the troops of their own lives and loves and hopes and dreams. There's one adventures populated by zombies that are forced to slaughter the humans or heroes. I think they do indeed have their lives and loves and hopes and dreams, and thus we are monsters.
I think we'll have to play Advance Wars Days of Ruin sometime.
We do! Is that gonna be our next sub-game then?
Maybe.
It's been on the list of terrible sequels for a long time. Pretty much ever since I did Dual Strike. At least 3. Days of Ruin's like sort of 4.
Sort of 4, yeah.
But it's like very different.
It's very, very different.
And so people didn't like it.
No, I know how to win. Come on, Nell. This is my first war. Days of Ruin is fascinating.
I mean, I hadn't even played Dual Strike before I streamed it. However many years ago that was.
So I will say, something that bothers me more than the bouncing is the river. Left. Right.
Oh!
Left.
Oh!
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Left.
Oh, yeah. All the straight pieces go left and the league pieces go right. That's terrible.
Alright, so just, real quick, if you have never played Advance Wars.
The PAL version is Dark Conflict, and that's the version my family have because I live in the PAL version region.
So, if you don't know, the way that, basically this game is different from 1 is that instead of having 1 CO power, you actually have 2 tiers of it. In this game, generally, your first power is relatively close to what it was in the first game, and your second power is a way bigger version of it. But because the powers in 1 were so unbalanced, that's not universally true.
Yeah.
We'll get to it. Andy is, of course, our all-arounder. He is not bad with any units, but he's not good with any units either.
He's a mechanical boy with good all-around skills. Impulsive to a fault, he is fiercely protective of those he calls friends. And he is average, with no specific advantages or disadvantages. He loves mechanics, and he hates waking up early.
Alright, and he is up against Flack.
Oh, and our
A
second...
slab of meat.
Our second bachelor is Flack, the strong man of the Black Hole Army who was promoted from private by Hawk. Occasionally strikes with barbaric strength. Flack's units may randomly strike with a modified firepower between -10 and +15. He loves meat, hates veggies.
So I will say, it's interesting to me that it actually tells you the numbers. We've talked about this before as well.
So basically this is like luck, right?
This is luck. This is telling you what his luck values are. When you do, units basically have a health between 0 and 100, despite the fact that it says 0 to 10.
0 to 10, yep.
Whenever you attack, the number that it tells you will basically have your luck value attached to it. And luck...
It's only positive for most people, right?
Exactly. It goes from 0 to 10 for most people, so you can get up to 10% more damage, but no less. We'll talk about it a bit more because it does scale down as you get hurt, but the big thing about Flack is that he can get up to 0.5, 5 more points of damage on his attacks, but also -10 damage on his attacks, which is quite bad.
So his variance is even higher, and he can just flunk it.
He is basically a flat worse version of Nell.
Yeah, because if you're going from 0 to 10, you're average. You're expected. You'll have a distribution, but your expected average
is actually 5. 5%, 5 extra damage on every hit.
His must be worse than that, right? His must be
His
like
average is out at 2.5. So his regular, every single attack, he is paying a toll for the occasional ability to get more. But it gets worse.
Yeah.
Because his CO power and super CO power are some of the only ones that actually hurt his damage ability.
+48 to -20.
So you are really rolling the bones when you go with Flack. When he gets his superpower off, he can sometimes annihilate you. And one thing that's important to know is that he can work as a mini Nell. He can just roll an infantry up to your medium tank and blow it up with his superpower. But he could also attack you with a medium tank and a regular tank and do half, 70% of the damage he was supposed to. Or even less, actually. Because, of course, the thing about the luck also is that it is a flat damage. No matter what is attacking what, you always get it.
Yeah.
And that is also, really, really bad for him. So it's good. It's really good. We love that.
Now imagine tanking your average luck expected value. He's worse than average.
I don't think there is a see the enemy
You click on them?
stuff in this. So you can see like where they can move right now, but I am so like used to playing these games with more recent Fire Emblems and stuff that it's weird to me that it doesn't have
The attack range as well.
Yeah, exactly. Well, like both the attack range, but then also like, cause yeah, I can do B to get the attack
yeah,
range
there we
out
go.
of them, but it won't stay up. You know, I'm just so used to
Oh,
danger
yeah.
ranges. All right, it's either here. I think that's probably where I want him, right?
Yeah.
Kind of the farthest I can get him. Farthest.
First. Are there other secret maps in this one?
Yes, there are secret maps in this.
Okay.
That's one tough lady.
Because, yeah, you have to, like, capture specific buildings to, like, get secret maps.
Yes. Yes. It's someone else who isn't even a clone of you.
He just to smash things. He's not very good at it.
Wanna smash.
His average expected value is worse than average Andy's.
Yup.
And that is, I mean, you really do have to, like, think about these things as, yeah, like, you can get lucky and unlucky. But, like, if your average expected value is dog shit,
Yup. Of course, the nice thing about Andy is that he trades well.
yeah. Gonna, like, dump him up front.
I think so. Like, I don't really want to put him in... Maybe I'll put him in the forest here, actually. It's a slightly weird one, isn't it? Because, like, you don't really ever want an infantry to attack a mech that is always bad money for you.
Yeah, so I guess the thing is that you're a little worried about your infantry getting murdered when you have to capture their base.
I think if we route, we're still good here.
Ah, okay.
But I might put him over here. That seems reasonable. You know, I was just about to say that they don't really have the same level of APC Bloodlust.
Take out the 2 infantry or the HQ to win. Really? I mean, still went for him though. Still went for that APC.
Yeah, no, I'm like, oh, I guess I am.
They've walked right into the range of the artillery.
They sure have.
Oh, dummies.
Yeah, it seems pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
I will say, something I really like in this game that that doesn't actually exist in the original Advance Wars 2. So this is a chance of killing. Is that the COs have reactions in this?
They actually had less health than the 6 would
Yes,
suggest.
you can even see like in the little pips between them that it is less health than it's like more health than it looks like, basically.
Yeah, the thing is, like, it looked like 6, but he actually had something like 53 or something, I think.
Yep, yes, because you can really see, like, we're probably at 79 health.
Yeah, he's only at like 42 there. 43. But yeah, you'll be, it rounds it up.
Yes.
So 3 can be anywhere from 21 to 30 health.
Yeah, the only difference is 10. If you have taken literally any damage, you have 9. But that also, I think, means that 9 is a really high set, basically. Alright, I am curious what this guy's gonna do.
Just
I swear it's better.
The bloodlust. But yeah, you can see the 4 fool.
Yep.
And a little bit on that, and that's a 5.
Well, unfortunately, when mechs do get the first strike, they do way more damage to infantry than infantry would do to mechs. I'm gonna have to remember to not just click over people and click it, because that does go immediately instead of confirming.
Yep.
Not a problem right now, but it will be. That said, I don't think there's too much more to this.
It looks like we do have to kill this guy, but he can't exactly run anywhere.
But yeah, the Advance Wars 2 COs never got to have reactions before. I did notice that now. I don't think it's gonna matter.
No. Because you have little circles and the big circles, so you can use your. It's sometimes tactical to use your small power rather than waiting to your big power.
Yep.
But a lot of the time you do want to wait to your big power. It is usually a lot better than your small power.
This game is also a lot better than 1 at communicating how much it takes to get to a CO power. Because all of the pips, they were stars in the original, means that you can actually see the different sizes of people's bars, which you could not do in the original.
We are gonna have to kill this guy, Hachi.
Also worth noting, the score for letting units live is specifically letting units die. It's any damage that you take does not count against score. No reason for mentioning that now.
Because even though our artillery, is in range to shoot back, they don't.
Yes. Indirect units can only attack. They cannot defend.
They cannot counterattack.
They also cannot move and attack.
Yes.
We are getting our first look at the black hole designs as well.
Yay! Woo!
Wasn't that easy?
I mean, flak just sucks, man. Got ease you into this, Andy.
We gotta tutorialize. All of the Orange Star campaign in this is basically a tutorial.
Speed, which is turns, power, which is how many enemy units you kill, although it's like a little weird.
I believe it is units you kill on a single turn, weirdly.
Yes.
And then technique, which is how many units you lose.
Overall, the whole map.
Yes. Yeah, power is weird because like going for the route won't necessarily get it for you. It's really that you want to have one big turn where you just wipe the floor with them.
Yep.
Lose. Luckily, CO powers really lend themselves to that.
It's the number of units destroyed in a single turn divided by the total number of enemy units deployed at the end of the match.
Yep.
So you have to kill, I think it's like 10 or 20% of their... in order to get the full point. I think it's 10%.
Yeah, I believe it's you have to kill 10% of their force on one turn.
If they deploy 20 units, you have to kill 2 units in a single turn. If they deploy 50, you have to kill 5.
Yep. I love him! Oh no!
Is that all they got?
When you're shooting bad guys, that's who you're shooting!
My big, beautiful tanks! I love my big, beautiful tanks.
Ants or leaves or etc. I do think this has been decently rewritten.
Orange Star COs. I've beat tougher.
I mean, not to our evidence.
No, not really. The funny part is, I think Flak is better than the version of Flak who exists in Advance Wars DS. I'm not certain, though.
Oh. I know. It's been a while since I've done dual. I played these so long ago, I don't remember. Hey, Fog on War! Fog on War!
So yes, in this game we are also jumping straight into the bigger, badder stuff. Listen up. Like, I do think one thing I really like about 2, instead of, especially compared to 1, is that in the campaign, you get to use pretty much everybody. Whereas in 1, you are kind of stuck with Orange Star for the entirety of the campaign. All the other COs are basically your enemies.
Yeah.
I mean, it almost looks like the Spanish flag, but with a purple outline. Maybe by Spain.
Do you need me to explain?
No, I can explain Fog of
If
War.
I had a Scion one, it would be the pansexual flag.
Yes, yes it would.
Oh, I don't know what just pink and yellow is. I say even purple and yellow. It's definitely pink, but...
Do you need me to explain recon and rocket units? No, rocket units are bigger artilleries, and recon units have the big CE. Nice and easy.
Close to the Carthago flag, apparently. It would have a white stripe in it.
Alright, so, Fog of War. Basically, every unit has a vision range. You can see here.
Hey, we should look at Sammy's bachelorette profile as well.
Indeed. And the big thing to know is that this has
Recon. Forests you cannot see into unless you are right next to them.
Yes, you can see we actually can't see this one.
And
The only way to do it is to get up in there.
Nominally true for the CPU too. It cheated in the original games. I don't know how cheaty it is in this game.
Indeed. But here we get Sammy.
Alright, Sammy, an infantry unit specialist that has trouble with other ground units. She's a proud graduate of Special Forces training. Sammy's foot soldiers gain plus 30 to firepower, can capture properties at 150% speed. Her other direct combat units suffer minus 10 to firepower. Transfer units gain plus 1 to movement range. Loves chocolate, hates cowards.
So true, bestie. So, a big thing is her mechs are very good because mechs do good damage to most vehicles if they can get up to them, which is definitely a problem that she has.
Yes, Advance Wars 2, the enemy definitely cheated in Fog. And I don't know if they've kept that for the remake, so I guess we'll find out maybe.
But the transport units getting plus 1 movement range is very strong, and the 150% capture speed is ridiculous. The other thing about her, and probably the thing that makes her the most powerful, is her Super CO power, which is totally new for this game, means that she is in danger to win the game on any turn that she gets her superpower. So no matter what their HP, a 1 health infantry can full capture a property from any, that it wasn't even standing on. And infantry get to go 5 squares. Yeah, this is the thing that actually means Sammy is kind of a borderline B to A tier CO, but very map dependent. Because even though you can kind of see she's losing firepower on anything that is a direct fire unit, which is quite bad. If she takes 4 of your properties in a turn, and that's an $8,000 swing, she's gonna win. She's just going to win unless you can stop her. That will snowball so fast. Or if she can just engineer your HQ being open and her getting an infantry literally just 5 units, 5 squares away. Like if we look at this here, if Sammy had an infantry here and was able to pop her superpower and had a clear path, she just wins instantly. She is so strong.
So apparently the AI does not cheat. in this one, at least not in the same way it did in the original, where they could just straight up shoot you when they shouldn't have been able to.
Hell yeah.
It should respect vision range, at least.
Alright, that is good to know. Guess the question, is the first thing we do send this guy out here to die horribly?
Are there in-battle saves in this version?
Weirdly, I'm not sure there are, actually. You can reset the turn. So we can cheat pretty hard. Oh yeah, I mean, in DS, Sammy is completely broken. Because of the way that the mechanics work in that. In DS, Sammy is, to use the technical term, stupid. I feel like the best place for this guy to be is here, so even though we might be letting ourselves up for attack here, I think I do want the mech. Because Sammy's mech units on mountains are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Probably a good time to explain terrain stars as well, at least before, can't remember what her name is. Flash shows up. Because, the way that they work are, they are percentage damage down. So 4 stars of defense means that you are taking 40% less damage than you would from a normal unblocked shot. Alright, so we do know we've got recon over here. We do have several unmanned. We know that this forest here is free because our mech was just standing next to it, but we don't know about these 3 up here. So I think it probably is a good idea to scout this out with my recon. Huh, what a coincidence.
Oh, hey. Bye.
So as mentioned, Sammy's indirect units do not suffer from firepower penalties. Which means that this is just murder. And even though Sammy's tanks are not incredible, a 10 versus 4 is not going to be close. Interesting question if I would like this infantry to protect this tank. Kind of depends if I think he's got other tanks around. It's probably better if I, you know, if he's got another tank that hits this, then so be it. That tank will be in rocket range. These early levels are not that difficult.
Lord Flack!
We do love resources.
Listen up, you goons.
Hey!
Not you goons.
Listen up, you goons! Great, I wasn't even planning that for the title. Goons mentioned. We gotta bankroll this war if we're gonna come out on top. Alright, he did decide to attack this guy. We will get to see, so yeah, recons do pretty good against infantry, but thanks to the 4 that we had there, it wasn't as bad as it could have been. We will also get to see that we do some fucking nasties to these guys with our mechs. This is the first shot of a mech here.
Okay, this map was different in there.
Ah. Alright, even though our recon kind of sucks, at 2 health, we can take this guy out. The GBA version is the original, for the record.
Yeah.
Although I guess you're saying you didn't have Advance Wars 1. That makes sense. Don't mind me. Alright, unfortunate that he got us down to 6 health instead of 7. Because I believe that that is going to stop us. Yes, so Sammy can capture a city in 2 turns as long as her infantry is above 6 health, or is above 6 health. 7 or more, because she gets 50% on top And 7 rounds up to 11.
Yeah, in the original game, on normal mode, there was not fog of war.
Ah.
There was a tank sitting out in the open and no recon.
Right. Interesting.
And you had an artillery, not a rocket.
Wow, yeah, this is actually pretty significantly different.
Yeah. I wonder if this is like the hard mode version.
Nice country you got here. Think I'll take it. I could listen to this guy say Lord Flack all night. I love you. He's my new best friend. Oh no.
No, in hard mode, it's there's a lot more. The fog of war is there, but it's still very different. Alright, interesting. Also, the first map was mildly different as well, in that you only had infantry.
That makes more sense, yeah.
In cleanup, you had 3 infantry and an APC, and they had 2 infantry. So they've changed these maps
A fair amount?
a fair amount.
Interesting. If I want to shoot this guy and just kill off this one, or if I want to spread the damage around. The biggest reason to spread it around is just that it, it weakens their forces, and my tank is on a city, which means it gets healing. I am curious if this is going to make this one run away. Also worth noting, infantry can cross rivers. Mechs can cross anything, like, with 1. Like, it's their movement is 1 on all terrain. Can't remember if it says this anywhere. There's like a whole thing of like what can cross what or how much it costs. Doing the most damage possible
I'm
feels
gonna keep
correct.
an eye on the original maps and see how.
Yeah, let's
how
see
different
what
they
what
are.
ends up different in these things. I'm genuinely curious because I didn't actually know these were.
There weren't any mountains on this side in the original map either.
Yep. That makes sense because if you're not doing the fog of war stuff,
Yep.
not much point to mountains. All right, dare you attack me? He does. I don't think this goes well for him. Even before you get to his luck.
Guess we're not an allied city, you do heal?
Speaking of, I love that animation.
So that recon could fucking murder that guy, right? Even, well...
Not as much, but it's still probably the
The
thing we do,
mech
because
is,
I think the thing about the mech is that I can do this.
Oh, spicy, yeah.
Potentially do it from the bridge, but I'm not 100% certain. It would let me like move the rockets up if I did this to heal him up.
the rivers going the wrong way is fascinating.
Yep. I don't know. I don't remember if it was like this in the first, in
I had
Remake
to.
1, but it must have been,
Had
right?
to have been, yeah.
They wouldn't have done another tile set.
And it always goes down on the vertical one.
Yeah. Oh, we hated that.
Yeah, when I played the original games back on GBA, I never really played much of the campaign. I did war room maps with Max.
Oh ho!
Oh, has he got his baby power?
I think he does. Not using it, but he's thinking about it.
So our tank and our, it does cost money.
Yes, which is not here because we don't
We
have
don't
any.
have the concept of money
Yes. Black has made vague gestures towards resources.
yet. But to be aware, I think it's like, is it 100 per
yes,
one health?
it is 10% of your thing per of your unit's full cost.
That's it. 10% of your cost, yeah.
Now, of course, the fun question of how far out we go.
Sacrificial tank. Oh yeah, that's not gonna...
It's mostly if they have any, like, ranged units around.
Yep. Yes, unfortunately, unlike the originals, I do not have unfogged map for the new ones.
You cannot cast HM7 defog. Oh.
What I do best. Brute force.
Brute force.
How one get it? Oh, they do. They do.
I'm dead.
You're dead. All right. Yep.
So it does definitely swing in his favor, and yes, this is a reasonable attack to make with his superpower. Unfortunately for him, he rolled low.
Alright, so that he's got me like here or here, right?
Yes, those are the only two that could have
So
attacked
it's
this square.
recon there, probably, and then blast it with your rockets.
Hey, Chocobo.
Luckily, we do not need to capture their HQ as the win condition, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Route or HQ capture if it's the same as the original.
Be funny if I had lost my perfect ranking on this stage alone. Extreme flak moments for sure.
Yeah.
Black guy
Also,
funny moments.
just you put a unit in range of an artillery.
It's kind of what you have to do in this game sometimes if you're not a cheater.
Yeah, you're not looking it up online.
Come on, troops, this sucks. Mm-hmm. You have a second one. That's adorable, but is there a tank? No. Oh. It's over! Slab of meat.
Slab of meat!
Yeah, will you shut your trap?
Hey, wait!
Yes, unfortunately, we do not have save states, so you're just
We'll
gonna
do our best.
You're just gonna have to roll the bones. I do not have a plush tank.
We've talked about this, yes.
I don't think I have an appropriate plush. Advance Wars. Are there any animals in this game?
There's octopi.
I don't think we have an octopus.
All the black hole soldiers are kind of squiddy.
I don't think we have octopuses.
He just yelled Manosphere quotes at me.
Chalk another one up for Sammy.
But no,
Still counts, let's go!
Yeah, woo!
I was allowed to lose them.
Interesting to me that they have made some changes to these
Yeah,
cards. I wonder
right?
how many there'll be overall.
I have to use the bathroom?
Yeah, I don't think there's a save function in this game.
No.
There might be.
Again, there's like a
I don't
reroll
know.
turn, which is probably the safest way to do stuff, but of course there you couldn't really re-roll it, you couldn't really
No.
restart the turn. Because we only learned on his turn. Can you replay those?
You don't? It's letting me confirm, so maybe. Yeah,
Huh,
there's a
interesting.
best record. Because, yeah, originally when you were playing through the
They go away.
campaign, you just reset, and then there's the field training. Ah, which of course, yeah, I did in the Advancers, it's just the Advancers 1. Alright. We looked, but we didn't see it. We saw a re-roll rather than a save, but we can have another look. Alright, Max, my boy! Alright, 2 well-balanced, time and ocean between them. Our armies ready, let the hostilities begin. I can have another look. Yeah, the original had battle saves, and I used save states because I was on emulator, so who gives a fuck, but... They are pretty adorable.
They are! Love them!
I mean, I don't think we're scared to face you, buddy. Max is like a far superior version of you.
Oh god, yes.
Max is a far superior version of most. I don't know how he ranks in Advanced Wars by Web. Or...
He is generally in tier 2, the second highest tier of competition. He is just really strong. His Advanced Wars 1 version would probably be in A tier. In
tier 1.
Tier 1.
Yeah, they nerfed it a little bit, which, yeah, he was too strong.
He needed. He's still really good.
Strong in one. Oh, Flack. Just
Listen
told
up,
you his
pal.
name. I'm not your pal, friend. I mean, no, it doesn't.
Borrow map.
Let's do this.
Yeah,
Max
I mean,
is so excited to find someone dumber than him.
Max is way stronger than Flack.
Oh god, it's not even close. See, for example, Max's CO power is upside.
Okay, I think this is slightly different than the original. I will have a look, but we want to go in the auction and see if we can find a battle save.
Max, calm down. You know, I wonder if it's like if you leave the map.
You can. I don't know if that allows you to reload it, but yeah, you can leave the map in the middle. But I'm not sure if that's like a Fire Emblem or
Right, like a quick save or what.
But the original just had like battle saves, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
Veteran,
Copters are quite tricky to handle. But, you know, the first map's really going to set us up here.
And, like, Max's battlecopters are good, right?
Yes, oh, Max's battlecopters are incredible.
Because they're also direct units.
We'll go through it once we have control of him, yeah.
No, no, it's fine. We're good.
I'm Nell here, alright? I can give you everything you need to know.
Valley can't be beaten. Because why, like, Max versus Eagle is not as bad as you would think.
Mm-hmm.
He's also got an anti-air unit here, which, oh, his AAs are disgusting. No, we're good.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Goon!
Goonfly.
You can truly, I guess now I really realize that yes, this came out in 2023. It's true, Yami!
Yeah, press and hold V.
Thank you so much for the resub for 99
9
months.
Thank
oh my
you
god.
so much. Alright, keep reminding me.
Nell, come on.
Yeah, we'll have a look when we see his missiles, which are pretty garbo,
But they're here.
but they are here, and who cares?
Well, you have nothing to compare this to, but
So,
that's
is
bad.
it plus for the menu?
A on a square that isn't occupied.
Because it's reset turn, I believe it exit.
So I guess try exit map.
Yeah, that takes you to the menu, but I don't think it's not like a bad. I believe
Yeah.
it's just like a quick save. Like I don't.
It's really a question of if that goes away after, you know.
I mean, we would have to.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. We'd have to quit out to find out.
Yes. Yes, it does not seem like there's like a.
So does
battle
reset
save.
turn just automatically take you back?
Start of the turn.
Yeah. Very specific divine pulse.
Yep. No, I believe the original had proper battle
Yes,
saves.
it does.
Yeah, because I used them during mine. Alright. Bachelor number 3, Max, an enthusiastic strongman who is loyal and earnest. He's unmatched when it comes to direct combat, but weak over distances. Max's direct combat units, excluding foot soldiers, gain plus 20 to firepower. His indirect combat units suffer plus and -1 to attack range and -10 to firepower. Loves weight training, hates studying.
You can really tell that this is not a Game Boy game anymore because this is so much text and actually telling you things that did not give you any of these numbers.
But yeah, man, and the thing is, like, sure, you lose some firepower in your infantry, but, like, unless you're Sammy, you don't want your fucking infantry in firing. They're capture units.
Well, and the other thing is, they don't actually lose
Yeah, they don't lose any. They're just normal.
They are completely
They're the
normal.
same
They're
as
just as good
Andy.
as Andy's.
His indirect units suck, which is sad because rockets and battleships, especially down there, very strong.
Artillery's are really like...
But yeah, see how his bombers, fighters, battlecopters, subs, and cruisers all have increased firepower. He gets 9 units with increased firepower at the cost of 4, losing some range and firepower.
Max is arguably the best naval CO, weirdly.
Yeah.
For
I mean,
reasons.
he's certainly up there, yeah.
But Navy sucks anyway, so it's
Alright,
fine.
let me have a look at the original map.
So yes, the thing about missiles, they are the ranged anti-aircraft thing. They're quite bad. We can't see it here. They're very expensive.
Yeah.
They do have really good vision, which is one of those really weird things about them.
But the range is normally 3 to 5?
Yes.
So they're a little awkward, and planes.
They have the same as rockets.
You may notice that planes have a bit more maneuverability than other units. So the problem with missiles is that
they're very expensive. They can't
aircraft
move.
can stay out of sight of their range and also inside of their range.
But the plus side here, since this has been given to us for free, missiles do outrageous damage when they're allowed to hit. So even with an attack penalty,
Okay, so this
Max is blowing this guy up.
different. So in the original map, we did not have missiles or anti-air. They only had 1 battlecopter. Max had 2 battlecopters. Basically, this guy was where it was, and there was a battlecopter here and here. Instead of missiles and an anti-air.
Yeah, it really feels like they're compressing the tutorials quite a
Yes,
lot.
there was also an artillery unit with his medium tank and 2 tanks.
But that makes sense because that will basically be the thing that tells you
That Max's
what Max's deal is.
I do believe that they're basically the same, except this battlecopter's in a different position. Their battlecopter, basically this one we blew up.
The one we blew up, yeah.
Was the one they had
To kind of teach you that.
original map.
So,
Max's anti-air units are disgusting.
Normally an anti-air will one-shot a copter in most circumstances. It's one of the most one-sided matchups in the game. Max makes is much worse. Like a 5 health battlecopter or a 5 health anti-air will still more or less destroy
Anti-air
an
also
anti-air.
good against infantry as well. So his anti-airs have a lot of good uses.
Yes, AAs are really, really good in this.
Is that missile in range of that battlecopter?
That doesn't matter for reasons we're about to get to. So the big thing here, like we've seen tanks attacking tanks, which is generally a fairly reasonable matchup where the tank that attacks first will do more damage and will generally win that encounter, but it's not totally destructive. Battlecopters are a little bit more skewed. First turn attack on a battlecopter will generally do a lot more damage. And if you're Max, that advantage gets pushed into completely ridiculous territory where Flak is not going to be able to do anything here. Normally this is relatively closer to tank versus tank, but here, get fucked. We also have our first medium tank. Medium tanks are basically stronger tanks. Attacking a medium tank will not do very much. A medium tank will destroy a tank. But the thing is, tanks have one more move than medium tanks. And when you are using medium tanks, you will feel this.
Alright, do we head our infantry over to that city? I don't know what we do with an infantry.
I think the infantry is largely vestigial in this map. I might bring them up to this city up here, because we do have that transport copter.
Yep.
Transport copters are basically APCs.
They're the APCs Keys of the Sky, big movement. Can drop things a bunch of places.
I believe, unfortunately, if I am here, I cannot drop off infantry.
No, unfortunately.
Here, I would be able to here, but I'm not going to because the infantry would get attacked.
They get murdered.
And I'm not going to do it here because this tank would be able to do it, and tanks do pretty good damage to T-copters.
Yeah, T-copters are not.
So, I would rather have the tanks forward. The big thing here is that if we get a decent position, there is going to be nothing that those medium tanks or tanks can do about the battlecopter here.
Yeah, so I went and checked, and it's, I know which maps have our unlockable secrets.
Yep. I believe this first one will straight up tell you the mechanics, so...
Yeah, the first one we find, yeah.
The others are a little sneakier.
Kinda reminds me of me, if he was way less handsome and tough, of course.
Of course. Black, do you have any hair? Just curious.
No.
Not bad if you don't. I just
No,
want to know.
you're right. He totally does, and it's in the spikes. He has that hairstyle, the spikes. So yeah, you can see even a highly damaged battlecopter can do a bit of damage to a T-copter. You gotta be very precious with your T-copters.
They are baby.
But luckily, who gives a shit? So, can't do that much damage. He's pretty dead.
Alright, we are giving up first turn, like first hit here, but that's not terrible.
Can you like push your medium tank up?
Yeah, that's probably... Because yeah, the medium, like I do not want a flak medium tank to attack my only medium tank, but if the tanks want to have a go, they are more than welcome. The big thing about medium tanks is that they are kind of defensive wall-y units.
Yep.
Alright, I think it's actually that I do this here.
Yeah.
Because the two tanks do fit over here. We're very choke pointy, but the copter is going to break that for us.
Yeah, so what's a medium tank versus battlecopter matchup like?
The medium tank will not do much damage. It'll do decent damage, but for like the money cost, like around 10%.
Oh yes, also the other thing that makes missiles bad, they can only attack aero units.
Yes, we did see that on the cut up here.
So unlike the anti-air, which if we said can really destroys infantry, and honestly a max anti-air potentially not that bad against like someone else's like little tank either.
Yes, you'll do okay damage, but like not
it's
good.
It's not ideal.
But yes, you can use it to like finish off.
Yeah.
Against a recon, it will rip it apart.
Yeah. Whereas like, you know, missiles are kind of... I feel like maybe only Grit could make use of missiles.
And even then, you probably don't want to.
Even then, you don't.
Oh, what's that? You little coward babies?
Like, the thing about air units is, like, you want to take them out with your anti-airs, your anti-air guns, or you want to be taking them out with your own aerial units, your fighters.
Alright, he has put himself in an interesting position here.
Yeah, a little bit.
I think I do want to crack this line. Like, it's really weird, though, isn't it? Because it's like...
Well, if your battlecopter and a little tank can kill
yes,
that...
I can kill this guy just fine and get an attack in on this. I'm just not 100% sure if the crackback will be worth it.
You want to, like, chokehold him instead?
Well, that's the real problem, because no, I really don't. Yeah, it would be a really good, this is a very good artillery type map.
How far away are we? We're about 1.5?
We're fairly close, like,
So we're probably gonna get our CO power.
yes, which is also a potential option. What I can do is try this out and restart the turn if I feel like I need to. Then there's a decent chance we get it. At some point, I will explain the monetary values. No, not before we get the attack in, sadly. Because this will not give us our CO power.
Yeah.
But the thing to know is that the stars are worth money, and you get more when you lose things than when you gain them, basically. If we actually look at Flack right now, he is a decent way up to his superpower, and if I do this, this will be like even bigger, which is definitely dangerous for us.
Give it a go?
But I could give this a red hot go. If he didn't have 2 medium tanks, this would be quite easy, but 2 like actually is where it gets a little scary. This will have given him most of his power, for the record.
Alright, do we wanna... Yep. Capture that town for funsies?
Yeah, that definitely happens. He could be stupid.
He is Flack.
I may be stupid.
Go put a transfer.
I'm sort of like debating it.
I know.
The medium tanks would
destroy it.
probably be able to kill it, or at least a medium tank and a tank would be enough to do that. I'm actually sort of like...
Well, if you put it there...
Yeah, like if the one attacks it, this might actually make the CPU do something stupid. And I would love that.
It's always very funny when that happens. Oh, he's not
So
winning.
he's using his normal.
Yeah.
That is potentially good, but also potentially quite bad.
Oh, he didn't.
Ah, no, he's just chatting. Alright, that's good. That's really good, actually.
That's good. That's great.
Because the thing is, I don't think he will know to move his tank out of the way.
Yeah, to attack your big
Let's
tank.
fucking go!
Alright, there's a good chance we can get our power in here.
This should this will pop our power, basically.
And yeah, and then... Our way to get our medium tank attacking their healthy one. Think this will kill with the power?
No, because right now it's a 20% up from where it's up right now, so like it won't... I guess there's actually a chance, I think, that the high roll could kill with the power. The big thing is with the power, I do think there's a chance I could kill this one straight up, which would be good.
What, did we have a look at Max's powers?
I don't think we did, no.
Yeah, so
he's
Max
nasty.
Force gains plus 20 firepower for non-foot direct combat. Non-foot soldier direct combat and transport units gain plus 1 to movement. And the standard plus 10 to defense.
Everyone gains 10 to defense.
Max Blast is plus 40 to firepower and plus 2 to movement. And 10 defense as usual.
Yes, and it's worth noting that is on top of it, so that's 140% and then 160%.
And more movement range, so you can like
Yes.
charge shit down.
The big thing about it really is that movement range, actually.
Yeah.
Alright, we can restart the turn if this doesn't work out.
Nice. Alright, Steel Power Meter's full, and there's no point waiting for our big one.
It don't look full to me. That's because you're dumb.
Cutting edge stuff.
What if there were 2 of them?
Whoa.
Yes, this is explaining in this game, we added a second CO power. Mm-hmm. The choice is yours. Yeah, on this one, by the time we built up our second power, the map would be over.
They'd be dead, yeah.
And Max's power is one of the better regular powers to be using.
So one thing you can also do in this map is keep your infantry in the T-copter and then like sneak around them.
Yes, and steal
But
the HQ.
their tanks still have pretty decent range. They can get back to it pretty easy. Max Force. Brr, brr, brr.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, 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 ding.
That's less damage than I was expecting.
Yeah? Oh.
It was closer than I was expecting as well. Alright. I am, like, incredibly scared of that medium tank.
You do have the defense. So, like, the extra defense means it's not quite as scary.
I am genuinely debating...
Would a normal baby tank against a medium tank with this power up do any damage?
That's my thought, if it's worth doing that. My gut says no, but I could look at the number. Because, yeah, like, the big thing about medium tanks is they are very defensive.
Yeah.
He'll get blown up in the back, but let's see this. I think there's a chance that the power would let the tank kill it, but it's not. It's hard to say. It's only because it's on the road. So yeah, that's the downside.
Yeah. Alright, so would we...
This would be the copter getting it for me. It's an interesting question if I would do this one instead of that one.
Oh, I like that. I do like that.
That does cut his thing down. Like, a big thing about luck is because it scales down with health, it does mean that the, like, your lower health does make his thing less useful, his power less good.
And then you can blow up his, like, either his low health medium tank or his little tank with the medium.
So, like, taking that down to 8 health is actually a pretty big help for this.
Alright, little tank v little tank?
Yes. Yeah, not quite there. The more low health units he has, the better, though. Like, we are making his power so much less good. I might even attack it with the small tank here.
Small tank? Yeah.
Because, like, with 2 less health to start with, it will be much less damaging on the crackback. And it basically means that my medium tank is the biggest thing on the field by a wide margin, you know?
Yeah.
Like, getting that down to 6 or 5 health is actually the biggest thing I can do to help myself win here. In the absolute worst case, the copter will clean up pretty much everything.
Nice. You do have the anti-air coming for the
yes,
infantry
it will
as
be
well.
able to do some work on them. The infantry are actually probably the most dangerous thing to us here in pure value terms, funnily enough. And this. So the one thing I haven't mentioned yet is that the missiles, along with recons, use the tire movement type, and tires are a nerve, or like a debuff to a unit on purpose.
You see how there's roads and grass and forests, so they all have different move, and depending on your, whether you're on foot, your treads, or your wheels, changes
This is
your
going to
movement.
potentially be very bad for us, just
Yeah.
gonna throw that out there.
Yeah.
2 infantry are like the best thing he can have out. This will likely hurt us. Might not kill us, though. That was okay. That was a high roll for him, but it was not terrible.
Oh.
Our copter is decently likely to be dead. That's Flax power.
Yeah. That tank's probably dead.
That tank is almost certainly dead, yes. So yes, similar to Nell, where a very good Nell strategy is to just slap your units down and, or slap a bunch of infantry down and have them attack Neotanks and shit. This works really, really well for Flak as well. Luckily, we are kind of on cleanup mode, and as long as I don't lose any more units, I think we are still okay on the technique.
Okay, do you think your 2 health battlecopter can do anything to that?
No.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Hilarious.
So sad.
Luckily, we can kind of just move forward and clean up here.
Yeah. Yeah, anti-air, good against infantry. Even they have a defense boost as well.
Yep.
All powers give you a defense boost.
Powers basically give you 1 star of terrain defense.
So he'll pretty much just stay on the HQ. He probably will not come off for the 4 health tank.
Yes. Enemy healing AI in these games tends to be like, you really should get everything out of it, basically.
Alright, how does your 2 health battlecopter do against that guy?
Dies, I believe.
Oh, can you kill the 1 health one?
I can kill the 1 health one. I'm a little worried that the 4 health would kill it. But I'm not certain. The tank at 4 health will kill this. But what I think I do for that is actually just put this up here, because the tank should not be able to kill a 7 health one. Come on, troops!
Yes, AI is very cowardice.
Yes. They will not make attacks that are, like, basically suicidal, but, they will move their units as if they're going to.
Yep.
Which is interesting.
Yep. Our 6 health tank can definitely. Yep, and the anti-air. You see how that anti-air was doing decent damage to this tank? You don't really... Oh, you little shit. You don't really want it as a matchup, but yeah, decent.
It will happily clear them up.
Oh yeah.
Like, a big thing about the value in this game is about being able to take your injured units or your unconventional matchups and use them to, like, finish units off. Because when you open up a square for someone else to attack by blowing a unit up, that's how you get the really big pushes. Still standing dog man.
I wouldn't put anyone else other than Max's anti-air up against a tank, but...
Certainly not at full health, but, like, you know, if it's already taken a bunch of hits and it's quite close, anti-airs are useful for that. They are very good units.
Yes. Much better than missiles.
Oh god, yes. Missiles are functionally useless.
Which is why Max's missiles being bad is actually, like... You know, it's like 4 of his units are bad, but only 1 of them is like, you know, 1 of them is garbage
It's
anyway.
functionally useless.
So only 3 of his units are bad.
1 of them's too expensive to usually use, and... Well, actually, technically, 2 of them are too expensive to usually use. So it's really just like, you feel bad about his artilleries, but you just don't build them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the AI in these games has always been interesting. You can really notice. Got him!
Maximum dome!
Wow. It is funny because, like,
Sorry, Flack, you're like tier 4, Max is tier 2, UA.
It is kind of funny because, like, of Advance Wars 1 and 2, I do feel like this one's definitely got the darker, more serious vibe. Like, 1 is very much kids slapping toys together, everyone is cartoony and bouncy, and this very much took from 1. I do feel like the progression of 1, 2 to 3 is kind of like a seriousing up of the art style.
Oh, and then Days of Ruin went.
And then Days of Ruin
Bam.
happens, and oh baby.
Dumb name for such a tough CO.
Wouldn't say he was that tough,
He's
Max.
pretty garbage, Max.
Oh god, boys.
He ain't Sturm.
But yes, the biggest thing about
He ain't
missiles
some of the other black hole CEOs we're gonna get to, and boy, do they suck.
is that they will...
Boy, are they much better than Flack.
Yes. But the big thing about missiles that is useful is that they will invalidate an airport.
Yeah.
If you can get them in range of an enemy airport and the enemy can't attack those missiles, they literally can't build things on that airport because you will just blow them up. Oh, hey Hachi.
Yeah, there are some really nasty black hole COs in this game.
The black hole COs actually basically perfectly move up the tier list.
Yeah. Flak is not one of them.
No. Flak is actually off the tier list because luck-based COs are generally not allowed in the Advance Wars by Web competitive mode. Alright, so I believe we get a mission for every CO here. Sort of like, yeah, this is Flak. Also Flak. And, someone else.
Wow, they yassified her.
They sure fucking did.
Holy shit.
I did know that about her design.
What the fuck?
We can take these missions in order. We will have to beat all of them.
Yeah.
I believe this mission is the one that has the extra objective. Andy's time. Or is it actually Flak Attack?
Yes, Andy's time.
Okay, it is Andy's time. That makes sense. I guess it's kind of down to if we would want to,
Let's just take them in order.
have the other thing first or not.
I don't think the thing we unlock is going to matter in any
True,
of
I'm not
these
actually
maps.
sure if any of these have building in them. It would really just be to see the glory of, a max one, but I think we can do that in the final map if we feel like it.
I feel like, yeah.
So hey, we could be Max again, your favorite.
Lord Flack!
Yeah, I feel like you... Oh, we are gonna get build in the one that unlocks it.
Hilarious. Alright, perfect.
But I don't believe the others have building.
Mm-hmm.
This one does not have building anyway, so yes.
The unauthorized use of troops for his, personal vendettas is, you're not allowed.
Worm.
There's that worm!
I love him. Damn, we beat Flax so bad that he's salty about it.
But yeah, the only one I'd want to use is Max, and yeah, he doesn't have any factories in this mission.
We'll
so-
get to use it in the end one. So
We
yeah, we'll
will,
take these
we
in
will.
order. That'll be
Yeah.
on Tuesday though, because we're definitely not doing 5 missions.
We might, they're very short.
They're fairly short. We're not doing 5 missions.
Yeah, alright, let's see how different this one is.
Alright, Flak Attack. Again, the Orange Stars campaign is basically a tutorial.
Oh.
Mr. Air Force.
Wait, this one's very different. In the original, instead of a bomber there, you had a missile surrounded by 4 anti-air. And instead we have a bomber, 2 battlecopters. We also have a fighter over there who
Yes.
was a rocket. There was 1 battlecopter on this map originally. Oh no, there was 2. There was 1 up here.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 battlecopters are there, but we're lacking 2 anti-airs. Oh, the missile is down here.
We do have the
So
missile
we've been
still.
given a bomber and a fucking fighter.
We've been given a hell to the yeah.
He's been given a lot more battlecopters, so...
Yes, but we are going to learn about the weakness of battlecopters in this.
Yes, he originally had... Didn't have that anti-air over there. He had 2 bombers, 4 battlecopters, and a fighter. He now has an extra battlecopter.
Sounds like a plan.
And it's really interesting to me that they've changed these maps up. They clearly,
It's-
condensing the tutorial
Yes, a lot of
nature
the like
it.
reminder, a lot of the hey, do you remember this thing?
Like, this was definitely the missile and anti-air map that, like, reminded you about that. This is also giving you a fighter and a bomber.
Yes, to basically teach you about how the jets work in aerial combat.
Oh, he has 2 anti-airs. He had a tank in the original.
Mm-hmm. And he does still have that tank.
No, those are 2 anti-airs in that. Oh, no, he doesn't have a tank.
There's a
over there.
tank chilling
There's
at
a
the
tank
bottom,
on the
yes.
bridge! I didn't see him. What a jerk. Yeah, this is gonna be the anti-air versus bomber.
Yes.
All right.
I don't know you anything.
Alright, so, two new units here, the bomber and the fighter. Bombers are probably the one that everyone knows.
Oh god, yeah.
Bombers can only attack land and sea-based units, but they will annihilate them.
Yep.
They have some of the highest damage in the game, and are one of the top end units against basically anything they're allowed to attack.
Alright, how far...
Also, worth noting, they have 7 move to Copter's 6.
Yes, how far can that anti-air on that building?
But these 2 forests not vary. Yes, he will not be able to move on to this.
Yeah. So that's not a threat to the bomber, the fighter is. But
Yes, but
is it in range of our fighter?
But yes, then the other unit that we have here is the fighter. So fighters functionally exist to destroy battlecopters and bombers. They can only attack aerial units, which can be pretty bad, but unlike
Like
missiles,
the missiles, yeah.
unlike missiles, they have 9 move.
Yeah.
This is the most out of anything in the game, and it means that they are absolute monsters.
Also, they're a direct unit.
And yes, they are a direct. They are basically the tanks of the sky, except they cost $20,000.
So Maxes get a boon.
Yep.
Yes, I feel like it's a bomber on that tank, fighter v fighter, and then like maybe anti-air around.
Yes, we'll kind of see what things look like after this. Like, this is functionally a forced attack.
Yes.
Copters cannot attack jets.
No.
And that is really important.
Yep. The fighters, if you have battlecopters, fighters are a nightmare.
Yes, to the point where I may be protecting my copters because a 3 health fighter will still do about 4 to 5 damage to a full health battlecopter.
Yeah.
It's that bad.
It'll do damage to the bomber. It'll probably try and go for the bomber.
That would be my guess, yes. And I'd love to protect that as well.
Yeah, luckily... So the thing about anti-air v bomber, right?
Yes.
Bombers, it depends who gets the first attack.
Basically. We will get to see that next turn, most likely.
Yes. That's why I was like looking at the range of that anti-air, because you do not want an anti-air first attacking your bomber. Bad idea.
Okay. The big thing here is these copters will blow up my land units quite badly.
Yes.
Except for the anti-airs.
Yeah.
Copters attacking anti-airs is a bad idea.
I feel like that's the correct play for sure.
But, bye.
I love that they hover. Very cute.
Yeah, all of the black hole stuff. It was like that in the GBA, but it looks really nice here. I like that quite a lot.
Yeah, here is where their bombers and their battlecopters are scary.
Yes, mostly they're bombers, more so than the battlecopters.
Yes, we don't want the bombers getting first attacks on our anti-airs.
Yes. Basically, what I can do is leave nobody in range of any of these, and then he's gonna move them into range, and then I'll laugh at him as all of his stuff
Yes,
dies.
where do we want to put our missiles?
Yes, that is kind of the big question.
I mean, we'd love to get a kill off.
I think it's basically as far forward as we can, so I feel like it's right here. He should move something into range of them.
Yeah.
Like, if the fighter attacks the bomber, our anti-airs will be able to shoot it. So it's really just anything that they can't is what we want here.
Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely position an anti-air next to our bomber.
I would love to put one in the range of the copters, but unfortunately the bomber covers that. So I think I'll just have them down here, and the other one, can you go in this forest? Perfect. I think this seems pretty good.
Yeah, and we know pretty much where their jet will go, so.
Mostly we want to wipe out as many of his copters as we can.
Okay, do we want to like really hide these from the fighter? Like,
Yeah, that's kind of the question.
beyond the infantry?
I think if I do this, he actually will...
That creates a large pocket for us?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I like that.
Yeah.
This will more or less force him to attack the bomber, which isn't great, but a bomber with a bit of hurt will be better than a copter with more hurt.
Yep.
So I think this is good. Also worth noting, this is going to juice the shit out of his power.
Yeah. Oops. Who needs authorization? God damn it.
She really slapped my knee there.
I wanted a big meaty slap. I don't know if that came across the mic.
That definitely came across the mic. It's right there. You kids ever attend flight school?
No.
Flack is explaining that air units basically use fuel as they go, and if they run out, they do die.
Yeah, so you have to put them on an airport.
Or an APC to
Yeah.
refill them. Other than that, it's exactly the same. Also worth noting, they of course do not get any terrain bonuses, so they will take the same damage kind of regardless. Asterisk for one guy, don't worry about him. It also means that powers are very, very good for air units.
The battlecopters do good against bombers.
No, they can't
They
attack
can't
bombers.
attack bombers, right?
Boo.
Alright, let's see if a 7th health one can take on a anti-air.
Alright, well the good news is we should actually get our power off of
That's
this.
nice. Any value you can get out of a max missile is,
Other good news, he cannot get to this square.
no.
Which does mean that if the bomber gets to do an attack on this guy, he will do like really good, especially if we have the power up, so. Alright, well, great news, we're getting
Yep.
value.
Bye.
We love that. We love value so much. See, another thing about aerial units are they are very expensive, which means that when you destroy them, you build up a lot of meter. Flack is going to max out his meter this turn, but once you've topped out, all the rest of those stars are completely wasted.
They very effectively.
Yeah, this is actually a pretty
attacked
good
their
blockade on
bombers.
this on their part here. That said, I think I have I know what's going to be able to beat this. All right, I think I am unfortunately going to have to throw you into the jaws, but that's fine.
They don't actually have any land units, so that bomber
Yes.
is like limited value.
This is true, yes. All right, also worth noting, another reason Flack's kind of bad, he does not get movement from his power. If he did, he would actually be quite a bit scarier. There we go. That is pretty much what I was hoping for. Odds are someone's gonna die to Flack's power, but or you know, some of my units are gonna die, but it's not like it's too bad. If the missiles go down, then I guess we mourn those soldiers. That said, he's not gonna have very much in the way of copters after this.
Yeah, are we hoping to kill a bomber with a fighter?
Yes.
Alright, so what's the... Do you blow your power here?
Yeah, it's mostly down to what ends up hitting what
hits
here.
it, yeah.
And in what parts we actually need the power. Like, what I might do is keep sacking for stars until I get a hit that needs a, the power to get
Yeah, that's good.
through, because that'll break it. That'll give me access to that.
Yeah.
But that said, actually, I think what I want is for... God, I don't think his power is going to be enough to get this, because, like, if I blow this up, then the anti-air hits the bomber here.
Oh, yeah.
And then the fighter can hit this bomber.
Yeah.
And I think that is the best thing for me to do.
Yeah.
I don't think this is going to be a one-shot. But if I use... There's a chance I'll be able to keep a copter open. Let's see if this works. Okay, this could kill.
I had to get very lucky, though.
But here's something important.
Oh, yeah, we have an infantry.
Infantry are allowed to attack copters. They do not do much damage, but 0 to 10 luck roll. I believe this guy is guaranteed dead.
You can tell if something dies before they explode if they do any damage back to you.
Yes, if they start shooting. Anyway, hi.
Okay, will we be able to get our fighter in for the other one?
Yes.
They do have a lot of movement.
Fighters now have 10 movement with Max's power
Oh
here.
yeah, of course.
This dude can go anywhere he wants.
Bye!
So yeah, even with a bit of damage on it, fighters destroy bombers.
Oh yeah.
They destroy copters worse, but like they are the hard counter to bombers, basically. They can move further than them, and they have better. Let's see. It's like those two copters are gonna get to run rampant. My guess is these missiles are dead, but also if the missiles are dead, I don't really.
That's fine.
The bomber has a decent chance of being dead to the 4 health anti-air here.
Yeah.
But I think that is worth it.
Yeah. Honestly, interesting for this map to give him 2 anti-airs that he did not have originally.
Yep. You
think
are kind of
that's-
supposed
I
to
think that-
completely mop him up.
Does make this map a lot scarier.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
On the HQ.
Yeah, probably. This is really down to if I keep my technique score or not.
Yeah.
Because he is about to have his power, and his super is going to mean something is going to explode.
At least one, if not more.
I am probably losing a few units here. We've won the map, but...
And Hannah, I'm like, how do you do this without losing?
slightly slower. If you knew exactly what units are, like what the turn limit was, you could definitely plan around that. Honestly, living there is good.
That's good. Because they might go and kill it.
Yeah, he has to use another copter for that. This is dead, nearly guaranteed.
Yeah.
He needs a bad luck roll to stop it. That's actually huge.
Yeah.
Because he can't attack that with
he
anything
got
else.
crackbacked, yeah. Oh, okay.
This should die, but might not.
Alright. Okay.
Also, his infantry can't attack anything.
This...
Might not kill,
I
yeah.
was like, I don't think that will kill. He's got
Yes.
pissed.
At 1 health, you have very little luck. He also just did me a huge solid there.
Yeah, I'm like, did he just leave a bunch of units in weird ranges for you?
This is flack. I think making the very first enemy CO really dumb works quite well. So you can see, even at 2 health, missiles actually still, and with Flack having defense on this copter, missiles still do some work here.
Choo! And the fighter will mop up the rest, because it's not anything else to do. I guess it'll do the full health one.
Yes, this should kill it.
And then we have an anti-air. Probably just hide our bomber. Our 1 health bomber somewhere. No, that's good.
The infantry can clean this up if this one doesn't.
Yeah.
Not bad, not bad. Alright, so now...
Yeah, we probably, go ahead. We'll take an attack from theirs, but we have
But
two,
it won't
we have
kill
two
it.
healthy ones,
Yes.
so we're in good shape.
Yeah, 2v1 with the same units when they can attack each other is almost always just straight up murder.
Nice,
Also,
nice, very good.
anti-air just
Yeah.
utterly ridiculous against infantry.
Alright, we kill this helicopter. Do we wrap around in the forest?
Yeah, no reason not to.
Like, I doubt this won't kill, but... Jump on the city for funsies. Yeah, if a bomber is, Oh, I wouldn't put that there with the anti-air.
yeah.
No.
I think he's big chillin'.
Yeah.
Alright, this worked out pretty well, actually.
Probably gonna run that infantry back. Well, that's not very nice. Oh, the other thing you know about CO power, you do not gain CO power the turn
When you have used it. Yes,
So
and that
he was in-
includes the next person's turn.
Yes, so on the turn you use it, and then the defense turn, you do not gain any. That's why he doesn't have any, despite all the
Yes.
units we blew up.
And that means that, like, a really good turn to counterattack actually is that...
the turn after CO power.
The turn, like, the turn that someone has used to CO power. Now, granted, because they have the 10% defense, if you're not in a good position to counterattack, it isn't good. You know, like, it will be very difficult to get value out of it. But it's a really good place to essentially steal economic value from your opponent. I do keep talking about economic value. We have not seen any economic value yet.
We don't know what money is
We
yet.
have not heard of money, but
Money's
we will.
fake.
It will show up. I promise.
We don't know what money is. There's
Might
no
be on
capsules
Tuesday.
in
We'll
here
see.
yet.
I think we might get to it. It depends how fast, because like Andy's mission has it. So
Yeah.
not a scratch. Stealing economic value from your opponents is pretty much how you win Advance Wars when you're up against a real thinking person. It's also how you win the final stages for each country in this one, which are quite difficult, for reasons that will make sense. My troops eat this stuff for breakfast. Hey, Chocobo. You got lucky, punk.
I feel like you got unlucky.
Yeah, a little bit.
He got a little unlucky not killing our bomber there. He could have swung that. He did not.
Nobody can stop the black hole invasion.
An anti-air getting the first attack against the bomber. It really is bomber versus anti-air gun.
Yeah.
It's very much who gets the first attack.
Yes, and bombers have, of course, superior range and
Yeah.
can just run to places that anti-air literally can't go.
Yep.
But once money gets involved, that's what kind of shifts the dynamic.
And anti-airs can effectively corral them a little bit.
Yes, anti-airs will stop a bomber going from wherever it wants because an anti-air, like, basically putting itself into a suicide position to kill a bomber is literally always worth it. So, like, the thing that I really like Advance Wars because it does create really interesting situations where value can flip on a moment's instance. They sure are. They are quite a bit cheaper than a bomber. 3 anti-airs are almost cheaper than a bomber, in fact. It's that good. Huh? Did I miss something? Hey, Nell. Victor Lee.
Commander.
Did they change this?
Wait a second.
What?
We didn't capture
I didn't capture anything. So the way that this worked in Advance Wars 2 original is that you had to capture a specific city on a specific map where it'll be like, hey, here's a map to a secret objective. These hidden labs throughout Macroland. New weapons development. Need maps like this to help us find them. That's so wild. I genuinely did not realize. But yeah, you do sort of need the lab missions. We want those very badly. Loon, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, hello.
Oh, we unlocked the new attack map. Yeah, I guess they changed it.
They must have, yeah. I didn't hear about this. Welcome in, everyone. We have just started Advance Wars 2 Reboot Camp. We are slapping through the tutorial at record speed.
I'll defend this country with every muscle I'm made of.
We are slapping meat on meat right now. We've just beat up Flak. Yes, give me the money. Ooh, new collectibles. How was swords, everyone?
But yeah, that was a secret mission.
Yep. The way this worked in the original is you had to capture the cities on specific maps, and that would unlock a map in each of the 4 countries, basically. And the reward we get for that is ridiculous. We want it so bad. Do we just do the lab? Like, it's mission 7, but it will give us a reward.
Okay, it might be that others you have to.
That we still have to find it.
So they give you one for free, an orange star?
Yeah, I could believe that. Oh, that's great. I'm glad that nothing bad is ever gonna happen in Swords. Ever. Well,
Do whatever you want.
shall we test some time? We are Andy in this. I wasn't sure if we get to pick or not, but that's fine. Enemy labs in the mountains? Capture it quickly.
It says make sure you've captured the right side city. We didn't do that.
No.
We didn't do that.
Because we didn't know.
I thought it was Andy's mission.
Yeah?
No, no.
Maybe they found a map. 7 days.
It does say here, flak attack. One of the states we capture was threading the map leading to the black hole laboratory and the test of time.
Whoops.
It looks like the ammunition was on hard.
Hard mode. Okay, yeah.
But we didn't capture any cities.
Yeah,
so...
no, I'm glad that just gives it to us for this one so that you can't miss it. Whoops.
Whoops. I'm sorry, the list I was using also said it was Andy's.
Yep. Nah, that's fine. These things happen. But, shouldn't this be Sammy's mission? Not this time. Damn, Sammy always be too hurt to do the missions that are really good for her. It does take a while to drill holes and degauss all of the hard drives. I love being reckless.
So far, this looks like we have the same unit as in the original game.
Fog of War.
Since we have an anti-air next to our HQ, I think we do. I think that says. Alright, which means this might actually be the first map that's not changed.
Interesting.
Depends on their units, of
This
course.
is true. How about this?
Yeah, that looks the same.
So yes, we have to either route or capture this lab in 7 turns. God, Andy's theme rocks. You might say, man, that's really nice. We can just drive right over to that HQ. Be careful about that.
No,
Don't do that. I'm not going to tell you it would be very bad for you if you did that, but it would be very, very bad for you if you did that.
Bitcoin?
It would, in fact, be bad for Bitcoin if you did that.
What are rocket ranges?
This much. 3 to 6. It's same as missiles.
3 to 6.
3 to 5. 3 to 5.
3-5, got it.
Someone gets 3 to 6, but not anyone here with us today. Alrighty. Of course, the big thing here is how much crackback we take, depending on who attacks what. We've got a pretty good force here, but because we don't have any deployments, we gotta be a little careful with it.
I feel like this is a good one.
Yes, it's mostly down to, do I use these two, or do I try to position this artillery a little bit more aggressively?
I think you probably want to use the little tank to get a bit more, like, forward momentum, and then maybe one of the indirects so you can move one of them forward.
Yeah. 'Cause I sort of feel like it's probably good if I put this medium tank on the city. It won't get healing from it, but it is a very difficult position for them to attack.
Yeah, I do, because I have played Dual Strike, I do think of some COs that we are not going to see.
Yep, there are several people who do not exist here. Generally people with slightly weird stuff that they have,
More not attacking the anti-air?
This is true, like an anti-air is definitely... The biggest thing is
could the
it's a little
rockets get 'em?
scary.
No, one short. I think that's probably still... I mean, yeah, recon going ahead, it's not bad.
Suppose if anything comes and attacks the tank, we probably can have the rockets cover it. It's mostly down to if I do it on this side or if I do it here. This is obviously a safer position, but it is in the road, so we will take more damage from things. This, if they've got an artillery right here, would be really, really bad. So I think this is the higher upside.
This is the first turn, we might as well.
I mean, we can scout them. Kindle is a really interesting CO. Javier is a really funny CO. I might just put this here mostly as like a defense.
Recons can like kill infantry, right?
They will kill infantry, they will get shredded by tanks, but on a city they should live.
Yeah.
And then that also lets us cover this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's either here or down here, which would cover attacks to the tank and the recon.
Oh, I like that.
Where this doesn't.
Yeah, I like that.
And we're on a road, so it's not like we need to be super far ahead.
So do we want that?
So yes, the question here is if this anti-air wants to annihilate this guy.
Yeah,
and potentially
does.
provide a target for the tank that's definitely hiding in here.
Yep.
But it feels so good.
Can we tell if there's someone in that APC or is it just... Whoa!
So actually, you specifically cannot. This symbol here means you don't know. That's why there's a question mark. So in Fog, it will actually not necessarily tell you.
There's good, because the vet could go in it if we want.
Yep. Yes, ideally it probably tries to capture this, but we shall see. We gotta shred the papers, guys!
Oh, yeah, yes, sir.
This will hurt, but not too bad because we're in the mountains. It could hurt a lot more with Flax Luck. Alright, well, that was piss baby shit.
Ran out to our recon, dummy. Reconnoitering.
We do love reconnoitering. We are such reconnoiterers. Yep, there we go.
Ha ha ha, yep. 1, 2, 3.
Well, you know, kind of foggy. This is true. One of the big downsides of medium tanks and points in tanks' favor are that tanks have 3 vision Medium tanks have 1 vision.
Gosh.
Tanks are
dang.
actually one of the best non-recon units.
So apparently the AI no longer cheats.
That's cool.
Apparently. Like in the early game, they used to just straight up do illegal moves.
Yep. They would be able to see things that weren't there.
Yeah, well, they'd be able to see, if they had rockets, they could hit you, even if technically they weren't supposed to be able to see you.
Mm-hmm.
They could still do the, if you can't attack something that's in rocket range, you can't see it.
Yeah.
They could! Fuckers.
Yeah, it's like something, if you could not see the rocket unit, it could actually potentially see you without the necessary cover. Even in this one, I assume they will still, like, know to flush out.
In Dual Strike, they wouldn't do illegal attacks the way they did in the original 1 and 2, but they are aware of where you are.
Yes.
They're not sure whether they're aware of you, in this one or not.
I do not perceive it. Alright, so we do have, we know that there is an indirect unit in one of these 3.
Artillery, yeah.
Flushing it out is definitely going to be an adventure.
PC's not a bad idea.
We also
feel
have
like
this
you
guy
wanna
back here.
Rocket that guy?
Could be. It's the weirdness of, like, do we want to move the rocket forward aggressively, or do we want to use it to clean up?
I feel like we don't have anything in a position to really kill that guy that wouldn't be moving a tank way out of position.
Yeah, because I can do this with that and the artillery, or the
Yeah.
anti-air if I
Yeah,
want.
and that would allow us
That's
to move
probably
our
fine.
artillery up, so that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Yes, they couldn't see into Forest and Reefs, but they could. If you were in range, just pelt you, even though they shouldn't have been able to see you according to vision rules, because they just cheated. Just cheated. But yeah, has been tested, does not do that in the remake. Whether it cheats by being aware of where your units are, who knows?
It's a little hard to test. Sort of an interesting question if we would want to kind of move him up a bit.
Yeah, we will not be able to see into the forests.
Yes.
Which unfortunately cover each other.
Yes, if they have an artillery here, it would be able to hit things that are attacking, or that are like looking into it, here and here. This one would not be able to attack into the forest here, so it kind of depends.
I feel like it's probably a sacrificial APC play, right? You run that right up to that forest.
It is not behind door number 1.
Alright, so if it is in here, it will smack it. So yeah, that's safe from an artillery, so we could do that.
Mm-hmm. I don't hate it.
Bye.
Rip. Beaches have 0 defense.
Yep.
You do not, in fact, want to fight them
So
on the
we
beaches.
probably do want that recon up, so do we put the mech on that city?
I think what it is my small tank might want to hit this and then the mech finishes it.
Spicy, yeah, I like that. Yeah, we know if they have a rocket over here, I don't think it's close enough to hit you.
We'll learn why this is a bad idea. It'll be great.
Right, potentially if it's here it could hit that tank, but that'd be a weird play.
For a rocket to be sitting, yeah.
I feel like it's either in a forest or one of these 3.
Alright, well,
that like matches the 3 up there, that's my guess.
probably just kill off his vision
Yeah,
here.
oh god, yeah.
And it's worth noting that tires are very good on beaches, so this recon will be able to just scoot on the beach.
Okay, right, we're gonna get another intel thing being like, oh, there's a rocket in the forests over there.
Yeah, Winston's wrong. You really don't want to fight him on the beaches, trust me. It's one of these 2.
Oh, that's a reef.
It is, yes. Reefs are the forests of the water.
There's gonna be a fucking transport boat in that.
There is. I'm 99% sure. Hey, great news. Our APC is not dead, which means they are in the rightmost forest.
It's in this forest. I don't know if it's near the lab. Yep, one of those three.
Understood. And yeah, oddly enough, it is rockets, because it would this forest would basically be useless with an artillery in it. It would be able to go out to here, and here. So you kind of know. I'm not spoiling that much for you.
Probably, yeah. Put that.
By the way, a minor thing in Fog of War, normally you do not use fuel if you move units around, like, and then check what they can do.
Yeah, and then move back, because you can cancel them.
Yeah, so like if I do this, like look at the fuel on the APC, it's 62. If I do this here, and then go back, it is now 60 because I used 2 fuel.
Yes, because you can check, you can like...
If I do this...
not through the forest. I mean, I know there's not any unit in
Yeah,
there,
but I'm saying, like... But, like, hypothetically, if I was to do this and there was a unit in this forest, it would stop my movement and tell me that there's a unit in here.
Yeah.
And so, because you could then, if you got take-backsies on that, check if there was a unit in a place by sending it through, they made it cost fuel to even do that.
I think if you hit a unit, you literally can't go back.
You can't go back, but if you were to hit a unit and then not do it, you would be able to use that to gain intel without moving a unit.
Yeah, but I thought you couldn't hit a unit and then...
Right, but like, let's say that they didn't have a unit in here, and I did this.
And you did this, yeah.
I would be able to take that back for no cost.
You would be able to take that back if there wasn't.
And I can still do that for no cost, but it still costs the fuel.
Yeah.
Anyway, but that is why it costs fuel in Fog of War. To be able to, to move things.
Yes, if there was a unit in there, you would be stopped and your unit would just be stopped. You would not be able to move them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can reset your turn and cheat, though, in this version.
You can, yes. You could still use the stuff like that. This is fine. I don't think we've seen if there's a unit on there or not.
The artillery did not fire because it literally couldn't. We weren't in range.
Yes, it's worth noting, they do only have one vision. This is a downside of them, but I did not, we did not leave any units in range.
We did not leave any units in range, that's why it didn't shoot us. But yes, it could not see us. We killed all the spotters, but we also weren't in range. Yes, I guess, yeah, it still could have been in that forest, but...
That is true. It was less of a test here than it would have been. That said, this movement would have actually flushed it regardless.
Either, yes.
Because we can see in there. That is a good point, though. Fair enough. We could take a peek.
Yeah, there's definitely a... Hi. Alright.
I may have put that in there on purpose.
Yeah.
So it's worth noting, direct units, land units, do basically nothing. They do, infantry shooting tanks damage to boats.
Yeah.
Indirect units, though, actually do fairly good damage to boats. So, when you are attacking boats from the land, you want to do it with indirect units.
I feel like in the placing it in the original Advanced Wars 2, the artillery in that forest would have been able to shoot your unit even though it couldn't see you.
Yes, I believe so.
But in this one, it would not be able to. Nominally.
Alright, so if it's on here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How much vision range do rockets
I was pretty sure. So rockets also have one vision. Missiles are the ones that are their own recons.
Oh, you can also see your own towns at all times.
Yes, you can see even though we don't have vision. And if an enemy troop walks through, you will be able to see that. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, I guess without vision, they won't be able to see us.
Basically, yeah. So, right now, this is kind of the first danger square.
Yep.
Which does mean I can move you up relatively safely.
So move the rockets as well?
And that lets me move the rockets a lot more safely, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Basically,
I'd probably move the tank around there and attack that boat anyway, right?
Basically here.
Yeah.
Because, like, here, if the rockets are in here, we can get shot by them with the
because
Dinder.
the boat would see us.
The boat
Yeah,
does
that's
have
fair.
vision. It's mostly down to if we would take that bet or not. If not, then I probably do just move him here. Or I can attack from here.
I think you go away around. That's our, like, test if the rocket is, that first forest, right?
You just really want to get a rocket kill
I just
or
really
a
wanna,
tank
I
killed
really wanna get
by a
tank
rocket.
kill, yeah.
I like how the camera splashes. I also love the giant, this is like, their landers are fan boats. That rules.
But yeah, this boat is very annoying because,
If you don't know about it and you don't set up, it will stop the route.
not in that first forest.
But unfortunately for boat,
Black hole designs are really good, yeah.
I love the black hole designs. Like, these are very much based off of the older ones, but I do think they actually glowed up in Reboot Camp really well. Alright, I think now I will take the intel of everything over here, other than the forests.
Normally, nothing should be able to kill us. Oh. If you put that tank next to, like... No, I guess, like...
So it's the weirdness of it, isn't it? But if I do put it in here, unless
there
they
really
have another
isn't.
unit to spot, they won't
cannot
actually be
hit
able to
you.
shoot it. Like,
Yep.
it'll be out of range if it's in here, and it will be unable to be seen if it's in that bottom one.
Yep.
So that seems pretty good. Yes, it is worth noting that they, you know, if I was to move the mech onto this or this city,
They would be able to see you.
they
yeah.
would be able to see me.
Yeah. And that's why it's definitely here.
They would be able to shoot the HQ from here as well. Regardless.
But I feel like that one there protects that city.
So I feel like what I do is this,
Yeah.
and move the mech forward. The big thing here is that they are running out of units to stop me. If I just get enough spotters in, they really can't do anything. I will move this here. If they decide to shoot it, that means they're in here, and, you know, have vision somewhere else. And I think that's okay. I think I will probably
Rocket,
also
me
just throw the
rocket.
rockets here, yeah.
Yeah.
Again, because, like, we're operating off of, they have at most 2 units at this point. They could hypothetically have 3 units, but, like, 2 is the absolute maximum.
Just throw our APC forward as well.
It's true. This Valorous APC. Probably finish up after this map.
Yeah, sounds good.
I have something at 4 that I have to do. My
Yep.
second Rookie Rumble match of the week for Elden Ring Bingo.
They just have rockets.
So yeah,
Can't
turns
see
out they
shit.
just have rockets.
Yeah, in the original Advance Wars 2, I think the rockets would have shot you.
Bad news, bud. Hold up.
I can fix anything. Hyper repair.
Where does Andy rank?
Andy is in tier 3, which is the second, like basically the tiers are 0 through 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4 have competitive play in Advanced Wars by Web.
0 like banned because
Yes, 0 is, it is not really worth comparing power levels, essentially. 0 is like scaling tiers of power, essentially, because the top end units in this game are so strong, or the top end COs in this game is,
dual strike, yeah.
yeah, exactly.
I feel like there must be some really broken dual ones, right?
I think that mech is Pikachu, and yes, for the record, Andy is voiced by Ashes original voice actress, and also Manuela, Veronica Taylor, in Tree Houses, which is my favorite comparison.
Come on.
Taking the weapon plan. To the factory, but not actually to the factory. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
I think we'll have more intel on whatever these Neo tanks are by the time you deploy them.
Oh yeah, I love Sam.
Yeah, so funny fact,
He's
yeah.
broken.
He is broken.
I love him. I mean, I love his theme more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
See in this one?
Yes.
God, I love his theme. I'm so
So
excited.
we'll get to talk about him in like 4 or 5 streams
I'll be
time.
interested to hear the updated theme.
Yeah,
for
I am
Sensei,
curious.
because I really love Sensei's original theme is a fucking bop.
Yeah, so the big thing about Andy is that he is very, like, Hyper Repair is incredibly strong for value in competitive play.
Of course, Javier was always gonna be.
He's weird, though.
Only non-Fog of War?
That said, oh, no, not that. He's weird because he's entirely down to the communication towers on the map.
Oh, yeah.
If he's 0, he's one of the worst COs in the game. If there's 1, he is a tier 1 CO. If there are 2 or more, like, that he is allowed to capture, he is broken.
Colin is just busted in half. Yes, we know and we love Colin.
We'll talk more about more COs as they come up, of course.
Yeah.
We won't talk about Javier because communication tanks don't exist.
No,
But,
Javier's in Dual Strike.
Don't worry about that.
I was curious how many Dual Strikes were broken, but there's not that many. They're completely busted.
I think part of it is because there isn't much play of Dual Strike on Advanced Wars by Web, basically, of like the dual screen tag version.
Yeah.
Wahoo!
Woohoo!
I can't wait to try out a Neo tank.
Me too,
Buddy.
buddy, but that'll be on Tuesday.
Not with you. That's Max.
To be fair, Andy also likes Neotanks.
I mean, Neotanks are good. Only, like, Sammy hates them, but, like...
And honestly, even she's perfectly happy to have a few.
But, Max's Neotanks are...
Silly.
Disgusting.
Possibly more than necessary.
Yeah?
We will get into what makes Neotanks as good. You're actually thinking of Eagle, for the record, but we'll get to that as well. Alright. Well, I think that'll do us for today. We'll be back with more Advanced Wars on Tuesday, but I'm having fun. I'll talk more about, like, all of the various COs and their placing in Advanced Wars by Web. Yeah, wrong birds, sorry. As we go, I'll be able to talk about like what's really good about COs. Like we haven't actually talked much about Andy because we're actually still going through tutorial stuff, but we will get to talk about what's, you know, Andy is a pretty good CO. I really like playing him, but he definitely takes finesse to play like both for and against, and that can be fun to talk about because of the way that Hyper Repair works. Anywho, we will be back with this on Tuesday. And you'll be back tomorrow with probably Kingdom Hearts?
Well, we'll be back tomorrow.
True, I'll be around tomorrow.
Memorial Day, baby. You got a day off?
We love that.
Alright, hopefully Kingdom Hearts. I think it'll be Kingdom Hearts 1 regardless if Saber's there or not. Because I think...
Fuck them.
Well, I think the big story moment has happened, and I don't think I'm gonna finish the story.
Sure, you don't have the end of game story moments, so yeah.
No, yeah, so I
But
think
hopefully he'll join us.
Hopefully Saber will be here for Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, we should definitely host on.
This newbie in Jordan.
Oh dear, Newbie's alive?
Yeah, apparently.
Awesome. Yeah, we can send over to Newbie if he is going. Pretty sure it's Wandering Newbie.
That's
No
correct.
spaces, no underscores.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, thank you so much for coming, everybody. See y'all later.
Bye.
Have a good one.